Hey guys, Marsling here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be looking at the XENO Super Saiyan Vegeta. Finally got him to full level 10 links, so we are going to be showing him off in this video. Obviously he's a support unit, so normally you're going to be running him off rotation. Obviously because we're doing a showcase, we're going to have him on main rotation, but I accept, of course, you're not normally going to do that, but he is actually probably a solid enough unit that you could if you wanted to. So his leader skill, he is a Vegeta family lead for 130%, so that makes him a pretty good backup lead. I mean, he's the best leader to use for this team after the LR Super Saiyan 4 and the GT Super Saiyan Vegeta. You could argue with, I know a lot of people like to dunk on LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so I mean, you could argue for certain content, even though the percentage is lower, this guy's better to use because he's not as much of a defensive liability if you're not getting that 18 key super with the LR. So his super attack, he greatly raises attack and defense, infinite stack, so obviously in long form events he's going to be pretty nuts. He also lowers the enemy's attack and he does supreme damage. So lowering attack, obviously very useful for things like Super Battle Road. Goku maybe got the better end of the stick because he got the chance to stun, which there's two ways to look at it, because stunning in Super Battle Road is definitely much more powerful than attack lowering, but it's only a chance to stun, whereas Vegeta guaranteed attack lowers, but they're both really good in their own right. So his passive is attack and defense 120%, then he gets an additional attack 100% when there is another Vegeta family ally on the team, only on the team, and considering he's a Vegeta family support, it's pretty likely you're going to have that, right? And these Vegeta family category allies key to attack and defense 40%. So they basically awakened these XENO Goku Vegeta into like side banner 40% units, because I would argue, whilst they're not like the best of them, they're up there with some of those 40% support units. I mean, they're better than like Kabe and Tech Piccolo easily. So yeah, very good. Obviously I gave him more additional than crit. He's got 19 additional, 11 crit, and then of course 5 dodge because he is an int unit. I had one of these random skill orbs. It was like a little bit of extra crit and then recovery boost, because obviously with these infinite defensive stackers, the higher their defense gets, the more health they give you with same type orbs. And then yeah, he is full link level 10. I did tweet about it the other day. Both him and the Goku only had patrol left to go as their final link, and he was the one that finished first. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here to the Goku family Super Battle Road. I'm going to do, once the Goku gets to full link level 10, we'll do one for him against the Vegeta family. So straight away starting out, he's got 138k defense. He gets a 50% defense raise on super attack, so he's going up to just around, if not just under 200k on the first turn after the first super attack. We obviously have the little bit of support here from the STR Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, who finally got his awakening. He's actually really good as well because he gives a general amount of support to everyone. In fact, let me double check what it is here. I think it's 25%. And then he gives an extra 15% to crossover allies, which of course the XENO Vegeta is. So he's getting that little bit extra support from the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, which is nice. And we can lower Bardock's attack apparently, so lowered his attack a little bit. And then on this other rotation, we're just going to run the other GT Super Saiyan Vegeta along with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I brought this Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as well. He's obviously a support unit if you have another Vegeta family unit on the team. He's a little bit outdated now, even though he is an easy A unit. Like, his defense isn't the best, but he actually does share quite a few links with the XENO Vegeta, so I figured we might as well bring him along, because the thing that stands out immediately as being a little bit of a disadvantage to this guy is the fact that he is, of course, a shattering the limit unit. If he was a fierce battle unit, he'd be even better, but I mean, you know, we're probably asking for a lot here. Also, I'm in the process of link leveling this guy, because look at all the links that he shares with him. Like, this guy at link level 10 is actually going to be insane. This is his first turn on rotation. He's got 120k defense, but anyway, the video is not about him, so let's go ahead, and I guess we do want to see how well he's going to tank. So no support, he's super attacked once, 229k defense. Okay, that's pretty good. So that is going to jump up significantly. Now remember, with infinite stacking units, they don't get 50% of their current defense, because obviously it would only take him like what, 4 or 5, 6 turns to be up in some insane amount of defense. So that 50% is based on his like base starting defense. But he's still going to be jumping up to like over 250k, and we double supered, so he's going to be at easily 300k defense at this point. So yeah, double digits, and then we take the super for 100 damage. There you go. That's why I put him in slot 2. I wanted to see him get hit, and I kind of wanted to see him get hit with a super attack. And yeah, there you go, 100 damage from a super attack. That is very, very good. We like to see that. So let's go ahead and do this. This Super Saiyan 2 Trunks obviously did a rainbow showcase for him when he first came out. He's very, very good as well. What is his defense here? 57k. Obviously, he is a unit though. I believe he gets all of his defense on super attack. So that's actually not that bad. And then we'll grab this. Get the 18 key super for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Because as I was saying at the beginning, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, LR anyway, gets a bad rap because defensively, he isn't very good unless you get the 18 key super. But on the teams where you're going to use him, it is pretty easy to build the team in such a way that you can get his 18 key super pretty consistently, especially because he is a very good link partner with this GT Super Saiyan Vegeta who creates orbs. So obviously a little bit outdated now. Both the LR Super Saiyan 4s kind of got upstaged by the Easy A's for the 120 leads, but because of the leader skill, he's still probably one of the better leaders for Vegeta family. There would have been a perfect opportunity for him to prove his worth and counter that super attack, but unfortunately not. So didn't take too much damage though, so that's not too bad. Goku is the hardest hitting of the enemies in the Goku family Super Battle Road, which I guess makes sense. So you have Super Saiyan Prodigy's Royal Lineage prepared for battle. If we put you there, yeah, he just basically is picking up Shattering the Limit, which it is a key link, but let me just double check here. At level 10, Shattering the Limit is giving you 5% attack and defense as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in slot 1 though, because otherwise GT Super Saiyan Vegeta is going to get the KO here. So he is up to 383k defense with the extra support from that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and that's without Shattering the Limit active, so that would have pushed that up a little bit more as well. So yeah, I mean, the Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta, the Super Saiyan Awakenings, they are super, super good. I talked about it when their details came out. Very happy with them, because pre-Awakening, the Vegeta was an infinite defense stacker and the Goku was an infinite attack stacker. So Vegeta actually did have a lot of value, especially for harder events, because infinite defense stacking is obviously what you want when it comes to things like, you know, before we got the GT version, where weaker defense stackers are definitely starting to show they can't quite hold up as well. But like the original Goku event, that Xeno Vegeta was like a perfectly good unit to use in that event, because his defense stacking was perfectly fine. Whereas Goku only infinitely stacking attack, when you get nearer to the end, it was very easy for him to get taken out in some of this more difficult content. So I always said back when they came out that when they awaken them, hopefully they would give both of them just attack and defense, because you can't really give the Goku defense as well and then just leave the Vegeta as only defense. So I wanted them to give them both attack and defense stacking, and not only did they do that, but they went ahead and gave them greatly raises attack and defense as well. So very, very good. Very impressive units. They are must-run support units for their family teams, I would go as far to say. And you know, obviously, like I said at the beginning of the video, you are usually going to be running them as like a third slot floating unit, but I mean, you can see from this run that he perfectly holds his own as a main rotation unit, because as an infinite stacker, being on main rotation just means he gets more chances to stack. So he's at over 450k defense on this turn, which, again, I know like he is an infinite stacker, so, you know, if you ever post a screenshot of an infinite stacker with really high defense, you'll always get that person that comes out with the meme or the or just the comment of like, oh, what a surprise, an infinite stacker stacked their defense up to a really high number. It's like, yeah, I know, that's what he's designed to do, but still very cool to see, especially because we're only on turn 7 and we've been using him on main rotation. He's got over 450k defense, so very, very good. This Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, obviously a very solid addition to the team as well. Even without having crossover allies, he's just a 25% support unit for the team, very solid stats. So the Vegeta family team definitely got some huge buffs with this celebration, because Vegeta family, unfortunately, has always been kind of lagging behind Goku family, which is understandable because, you know, Goku's the main character of Dragon Ball. He has more cards. He has a lot more of the cards that are considered some of the best units in the game. So, you know, it's kind of got par for the course that Vegeta family has always been a step or two behind Goku family. But we definitely got some big buffs with this celebration. Both the families got like Super Saiyan 3 units get easy A's. They both got the Xeno supports. And then, of course, the Vegeta family got those 3 crossover awakenings with the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks and the 2 Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas. So definitely some very solid buffs. And then, of course, even though the schedule's been changed around a little bit and we're having to wait a little bit longer for him, Super Vegeta is a Dokkan Fest that is on the horizon, who is going to shake up this. Like, he's another unit that's going to be like a must run on this team. And both him and this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta are going to link up super well with him. So that's going to be another really great addition to the team. So we're up to 458 with no support now. So very good. And do we get the Dokkan attack this turn? I don't think we do, sadly. What is his attack stat looking like now? Turn 9, no support. We're going to get super attacked. How much is this going to do? We got enough defense. This doesn't do anything, surely. Yeah, 81 damage. And then 3.3 million. So that's where he's got his biggest improvement, because he already stacked defense. He now stacks defense faster, but he stacks attack, so he's actually able to get like decent attack stats, because that was his problem. I was saying before about the fact you could use him in like the original Goku event. The only problem was, of course, by the time you got near to the end, he doesn't stack attack, so he was doing like no damage. Whereas obviously now that he does stack attack, a unit who you're basically bringing on your team only to provide support to everybody else, who's then putting out like a 3.5 million attack stat, I would say that that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this, why not? Fire off the old final shine attack at Pan here before we get the Dokkan attack. I should have put him in slot 1 since the Dokkan attack was ready to go off, but we do a nice little 3.5 million extra damage. I mean, that's one thing, at least, that they've still got going for them. That's one thing that the Easy A Super Saiyan 4s can't do. They do not have an active skill that just gives you a free, like, 3.5 million damage. So pretty nice, but good. Fortunately, you know, the same name update came around and we're able to run them both if you really want to. They just don't link together well. So obviously it'd be really nice if we could have one rotation of the Super Saiyan 4s together. That's why I brought a GT Vegeta friend. So that is something to also bear in mind that I have only just remembered to mention. We're running a Super Saiyan Vegeta friend, which means his leader skill for Vegeta family is only 150% as opposed to the 170 to attack and defense that the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta gives. So this Vegeta's stats would look even better if we were running a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta friend. So now with the support, with Shattering the Limit active, he has 600k defense on turn 11. Very nice. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll make this the final turn here. And yeah, I would say very good. Well, actually, this is the last enemy, isn't it? So we don't need to make this the final turn. We're going to finish this off either this turn or the next turn anyway. So GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, bearing in mind he is a nuker, so the number of orbs you pick up is pretty significant. But his attack stat, not that different from what we're going to see out of XENO Vegeta. Yeah, not very far behind. Almost a 4 million attack stat from him. We haven't had many turns where we've gotten the double super, which is unfortunate. But there again, we get to see him tank a super attack for double-digit damage. So yeah, very impressed with both of the XENO Super Saiyans. At the time of recording, Goku still has Patrol left to get to level 10. So this is the last video that I'm recording for today. So I'm hoping that we get the... I can get that finished off and we can do that video for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and do his active skill. I love this transition from the Golden 8 punch into Super Saiyan 4. Just looks so goddamn cool to me. I absolutely love it. Sadly no crit, but now we'll go ahead and finish off Goku Jr. here. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think down below of both of the XENO Super Saiyan Awakenings. Obviously, Goku and Vegeta, both very similar. Goku has the stun, Vegeta has the attack lower. I think other than that, they're exactly the same, apart from 1 or 2 links. So they do link up together very well on like a Pure Saiyans team or something like that. It's just obviously you're not really going to run them together because they're supporting their specific family teams, but they can still work really well on the same team if you have a nice split of Goku family and Vegeta family units. So let me know what you guys think down below. Which one is your favorite? Which one have you been running? Did you manage to get them both? Did you rainbow them? All that kind of stuff. Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.